The eastern corner of the Kaaba, in Mecca, the Black Stone is Islam's most sacred relic. According to tradition, it fell from heaven as a gift to the prophet Abraham and his son Ishmael when they built the Kaaba. It was once pure white, but turned black from absorbing humanity's sins. Every year, millions of pilgrims circle the Kaaba and attempt to kiss or touch it, continuing a ritual that began in the 7th century. The stone has been shattered, stolen, and recovered, most famously in 930 CE, when the Carmatian sect carried it away and held it for over 20 years. Today, its surviving fragments are encased in silver, forming the spiritual heart of Islam's holiest site, the Spear of Destiny. Known also as the Holy Lance, this weapon supposedly pierced the side of Christ during the crucifixion. Over centuries, it became a relic of empire. Byzantine emperors guarded it in Constantinople until Crusaders seized it. By the Middle Ages, it had become a symbol of divine authority. Whoever possessed the lance, legend said, could not be defeated in battle. The relic passed to the Holy Roman Emperors, displayed as proof of their God-given rule. During World War II, Nazi Germany put it on show in Vienna, fueling myths that Hitler sought supernatural power through it. Today, it lies quietly in the Hofburg Palace Museum, its legends stripped of politics but not of fascination. The Ark of the Covenant. Few relics are as mysterious as the Ark of the Covenant, the golden chest said to hold the 10 Commandments, Aaron's rod, and manna from heaven. In biblical accounts, the Ark led Israelite armies, parted rivers, and emitted deadly divine energy. It vanished after the Babylonian conquest of Jerusalem around 587 BCE, spawning endless theories. Some believe it lies hidden beneath the Temple Mount. Others claim it was taken to Ethiopia, where the Church of Our Lady Mary of Zion in Axum still claims to guard it. Whether lost, buried, or mythic, the Ark remains a symbol of God's covenant and humanity's obsession with what lies beyond reach, the true cross. In the early 4th century, Empress Helena, mother of Constantine the Great, journeyed to Jerusalem and announced she had discovered the cross upon which Jesus was crucified. Fragments were distributed throughout the Christian world, believed to perform miracles and protect entire cities. During the Crusades, relics of the true cross were carried into battle as divine shields. Many pieces were lost to war or looting, but churches from Rome to Goa still claim to possess splinters. Whether authentic or symbolic, the relic's power lies in its role as Christianity's ultimate emblem of sacrifice and redemption. The Buddha's Tooth Relic. In the Sri Lankan city of Kandy, a gold-plated casket inside the Temple of the Tooth enshrines what is believed to be one of the Buddha's actual teeth. Legend says it was taken from his funeral pyre and smuggled to Sri Lanka in a princess's hair centuries later. The relic became more than sacred. It was political. Possession of the tooth was seen as proof of rightful rule, so kings guarded it with armies. During colonial invasions and local rebellions, monks hid it in secret caves and villages. Today, it remains a living symbol of faith and identity, celebrated yearly with processions of dancers, elephants, and candles. A spectacle of reverence that merges devotion with national pride. The Holy Grail. The Grail may be the most pursued relic of all, the cup used by Jesus at the Last Supper, later said to have caught his blood at the crucifixion. Medieval storytellers fused it with Arthurian legend, turning it into a metaphor for divine grace and purity. Over time, dozens of chalices across Europe claim to be the Grail, from the Valencian cup housed in Spain's Cathedral of Valencia to relics hidden in Glastonbury and Montserrat. None have ever been verified, But the Grail's endurance lies in its symbolism, an eternal quest for truth, perfection, and transcendence, the holy prepuce. Among the strangest relics in Christian history is the so-called holy prepuce, the foreskin of the infant Jesus, removed during his circumcision. For centuries, as many as 14 European churches claimed to possess it, each declaring theirs genuine. Popes granted indulgences to pilgrims who viewed it, and entire festivals revolved around it. By the 20th century, the Vatican quietly banned public discussion of the relic, embarrassed by its bizarre yet persistent veneration. Whether myth, satire, or misplaced devotion, it illustrates how the medieval imagination often blurred reverence with absurdity. The relics of saints. Across Christendom, the bones, blood, and belongings of saints filled cathedrals and shrines. St. Peter's remains were entombed beneath the Vatican. St. Catherine of Siena's hand was displayed in a reliquary of gold. Relics drew pilgrims who walked hundreds of miles seeking miracles and forgiveness. Towns flourished on their presence. Santiago de Compostela, Chartres, and Canterbury became spiritual capitals because a saint's body lay within their walls. Relic trade fueled medieval economies and rivalries, as cities competed to possess the most miraculous bones. Even after the Reformation condemned the practice as superstition, relics remained powerful symbols of continuity and faith. The Mandylion of Edessa. Less known but equally mysterious is the Mandylion, a cloth believed to bear the miraculous imprint of Christ's face, not painted but divinely formed. According to legend, King Abgar of Edessa was healed after receiving it. The relic disappeared after the 13th century, yet many see its image reflected in the Shroud of Turin, or icons of the Eastern Orthodox Church. It represents an ancient desire to see the face of the divine, a yearning repeated in every age. The relic of the true Crown of Thorns. Housed in Paris's Notre Dame Cathedral, the Crown of Thorns was brought from Constantinople by King Louis IX in 1239. It became the centerpiece of France's royal relic collection, safeguarded through revolutions and fires. Scientists later confirmed it was woven from reeds native to the Middle East, though whether it adorned Christ's head is unknowable. Even so, pilgrims still come to witness it, a fragile circle of thorns that once symbolized both pain and salvation. The staff of Moses. In Jewish and Islamic tradition, Moses' staff parted seas and summoned plagues. Ottoman rulers once claimed to own it, displaying the relic in Istanbul's Topkapi Palace alongside the Prophet Muhammad's sword and cloak. Each object reinforced the divine legitimacy of rulers who claimed to protect them. Today, these relics remain part of Turkey's imperial treasury, merging myth, history, and empire into a single narrative of divine continuity. The conclusion. Relics are more than sacred souvenirs. They are stories made tangible, fragments of faith that survived the collapse of civilizations, the rise of science, and the passage of millennia. Whether authentic or symbolic, they answer a universal human need to touch the intangible. Behind every splinter of wood, thread of linen, or chip of stone lies not certainty, but hope. The hope that the divine once walked among us and left behind proof for those willing to believe.